Hello guys, the Pokemon Chaser here, and today I am going to discuss why Mr.Beast is an unfair YouTuber. And I know Mr.Beast is the most popular YouTuber because he gives away money and stuff like that, but yet again, he is kind of unfair in his videos, and I want to discuss why he's super unfair and why he should be changing his content, and mainly why he should not be starting to be unfair. So that's why I want to discuss that, and hopefully we'll get the point across and he'll change his content. And hopefully if this video gets enough views and shares, and that Mr.Beast will finally notice what's going on with his channel, or well, his gaming channel, and finally change it for the greater of the good. I love his content, but he's a selfish, unfair person. Alright, let's go start discuss that in another. So one reason why Mr.Beast is an unfair person is because he gives certain people certain advantages. So let's say here that this player is not a piglin, but pretend he decided to pick up some armor. So, pretend this is Mr. Beast. Ooh, I'm Mr. Beast. I want to give this person a golden chest plate because they're so happy to be on my server. See, they do it, and look. They give them unfair advantages. Ooh, looky. Here. Ooh. Gimme. So, the person wears that golden armor, and the armor that Mr. Beast gave him and such, and they always give him tools, and they always give them tools so the players can have an unfair advantage against the others. However, if the other players have that armor, well, half of them don't anyway. But if they did, what are you shooting at? Yeah, it must be a Hoglin. But anyway, he gives them an unfair advantage in combat and his videos, which I will be discussing very shortly. Reason number 2 is that he gives players the death penalty in his videos, and you should see he does this as a joke, quote unquote joke, and whenever he does is like, when it's very high up or the bottom's lava or something, he'll always come and say, pretend that the player is building a bridge to somewhere or something. He's going to say, ooh, looky, a player. I'm Mr. Beast, so I have the permission to knock him off. And then the player dies. Sorry. Put you back there. So he gives them an unfair advantage, and he also gives them an unfair decision. Well, he don't give him a decision. He goes like, oh, I'm Mr. Beast. I can yoink this person off. And so I give them the potential winner, the unfair advantage, and that person's going to probably sue me. So that's why Mr. Beast is unfair. Reason number 3 is that he does the most ridiculous challenges, such as 100 players versus 100 whatever crap it is. Pretend this was like a lava challenge and they had all these players and stuff. They didn't know it would be a lava challenge until all of a sudden, until all of a sudden, lava starts appearing everywhere and they're all gonna die. Then no one told them we're gonna do this and all that stuff. Look. There's no one living. I'm Mr. Beast. I have permission to do that stuff so I can give away money. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And that's why I think Mr. Beast is an unfair, selfish person. Oh, wow. Never mind. So, another reason is that he's a selfish person and a, unfair person is because he often tries to engage him in combat. Now, what I mean by this is, let me pull out a Hoglin so I can demonstrate this better. and 3 piglins or 4 piglins and another hoglin. So pretend Mr. Beast throws a tool down, right? And then they engage the players in a combat system like this, where there's a group of people trying to get the weapon and stuff, while the other people are just fighting for it, like this, and hoglins, and no, not hoglins, people. Yeah, people. They're trying to fight over the sword, which causes many casualties in the expertise. So, imagine if this is a rogue player, and he said, "Ooh, sword," and then another person says, "Ooh, my sword, I'm gonna kill all of you, yay, yum." And then all catastrophe happens, because there's a whole bunch of war going on, and war isn't a bad thing, considering that you got lava everywhere that's coming up, or maybe some catastrophe, like some mods blowing up beds or something in another, and it's causing a whole bunch of catastrophes and stuff like this, like random explosions and stuff everywhere. That's going to cause the players to lose even more health, and all that causes catastrophe and gives another player the unfair advantage of winning. That's why I think he's unfair. And one other reason I think he's unfair is because of that. The end. Not really the end, but you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna spawn more piglins, and holy crap, that's a lot. No, not you. One other reason he is an unfair person and an unfair gamer is because he often installs mods that won't be normally introduced into Minecraft. Like that. Like random explosions that kill other people, and yeah, that causes many casualties, and it seeks the location of many players, causing them to die. See how many people or piglins just died there? Yeah, that's unfair. That is cruel and unfair to the players, giving the winner more chances to win and an unfair advantage against the others. See, if there was like pretend these are all players, okay? And then there's a random explosion located here. How are they all gonna survive? How are they all gonna survive? Mr. Beast, can you explain that? Oh, you're just gonna give them items, like throw items out, like golden blast protection? That ain't gonna work out. All the people are gonna be dead, but yet you say, "I'm Mr. Beast, I can prove my innocence and all this, because I'm a famous YouTuber and I have permission to do that." Yet you don't. And I think that's why he's unfair. Bob? Holy crap, they're still starting wars. This is why the Mr. Beast is unfair, because he starts wars and everything. He gives players unfair advantages, and I think TPC Jordan, or this 13-year-old kid named Jordan, is right. I am. This is because I feel like he has such an unfair advantage of being rich and I know he gives stuff away, but he often has money in return, and I'm exploding the nether for no reason, but just to explain the mods and stuff. But this is what it all costs him. It costs him catastrophe, and yet people like him still. No wonder. Because they love the unfairness. People who watch him love the unfairness of Mr. Beast's content. Well, at least his gaming content, by the way. See, like, if there was a group of players right there where that just spawned, it would have... How about you die, Piglin? Let's just find a clear open space for this stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna spawn more Piglin. Pretend they had a 1v1 war, right? Or like a 50 on a 50 war. Not you, villager, but... They had a 50 on 50 war, or 100 on 100 war, and they had mods installed, right? They had beds that kills like half the people that are in there, but yet he says, "I'm Mr. Beast, I have permission to do all this stuff. Kill my fans and kill my fan bases because all I want is money. I love YouTube ad revenue because I use unfair content and unfair advantages against people who love me and love my content because I'm a total douchebag. And I don't want to lose subscribers, so I give unfair content to everyone. Mod activate. 3 people died. 3 people have lost a significant prize. That's what I call happiness. And it ain't happiness, you know why? Because look, pretend this is like a group of players trying to fight back at the other 50 or 100. Look what happens. If I could place the bed down. Look what happens. Half of those players are killed, and yet all the players over here pretend they're piglins and stuff. They have the fair advantage. Like, oh wait, they're all dead. They have the fair advantage because they haven't been blown up. Like that. They haven't been blown up yet. And even then, he says, I'm Mr. Beast, I can do all this. I have permission to, yet you don't anyway. So, that's why Mr. Beast is an unfair person. And I'm trying to find another pool now. I can go home and get all this catastrophe out and get out of this wasteland. So that's why I think Mr. Beast is an unfair person. If you like this video and want to see Mr. Beast change his ways, please subscribe and I'll post more tomorrow. Oh well. And I'm coming out with a Keemstar video tomorrow.